Hey everyone! So I was at Walmart yesterday returning something, and I went over to the makeup section and I found this palette by Maybelline called Mocha Motion. And I can't believe that I never noticed this before, but here's what it looked like. And I figured for $5 I would give it a try. Now Maybelline shadows are not the most pigmented shadows in the world, and some of these colors are quite light in here, so that could make it even more difficult to work with them. However, I did buy a Maybelline single eyeshadow about a month or so ago that was this beautiful taupey color, and I really enjoyed it. I like it. And if you put a good base underneath these types of less pigmented eyeshadows, sometimes you can make them work. So I thought what I would do today is I would try it out with you guys, and then you can see what it looks like, and is it worth it, or that type of thing. So these colors are, you get like an off-white creamy color, and then you get a light brown, and then it looks like a light gray, and then a dark brown in the palette. Let me show it to you again. So I figured if worse comes to worse, what I can do maybe is, I suspect that gray might be the troublemaker in the palette, and if that is the case, then what I can do is maybe I can substitute that dark brown color for the gray if I find that the gray doesn't darken up the crease, because I'm going to use this palette the way they have it laid out on their instructions here. Okay, so let me just run down what I have on so far, because I did do the rest of my makeup already just to save some time. So I have on my Benefit Ooh La Lift on my dark circles, and then I put Maybelline Fit Me Concealer over that to complete it, so it's like corrector concealer. Then I use Dr. Jart Water Fuse Beauty Balm, and this is the one that they recommend for dry skin. They do have other formulas. And then I used my Bare Minerals Original Foundation in Fair. I used Benefit Sugarbomb Blush, which I just swirled all those colors together. That's what I have on today for blush. And I didn't use highlight because this blush is kind of shimmery, so I didn't want to put a highlight on top of a shimmery blush. And then I used my MAC sculpting powder in Sculpt to do my face contour. And I did my brows, filled in my brows with MAC Coquette eyeshadow. And on my lips is L'Oreal Color Riche lipstick in 184 Merino Mauve, and that's what that looks like. And it's this kind here with this type of packaging. I think these are the Caresse lipsticks, yeah. Okay, so that's what I have on for products so far. So next I'm going to use Urban Decay Primer Potion, because I want to make sure that I use, a really good primer potion, and I want to use something that doesn't have any color to it, because I want to see what the eyeshadow colors in that palette are going to look like with just a clear base. So let's put some of that on. Yeah, I was just kind of looking around at the makeup, and I saw that palette and I thought, oh my god, those colors are so pretty. But then at the same time I thought, oh yeah, but it's Maybelline, so what are those colors going to look like on compared to in the palette? So I figured, you know what, it might be fun if we find out together. So that's what I decided to do. I want to blend that in really well, make sure I hit every little nook and cranny. That's one thing I like about clear bases, is you don't have to be too careful about exactly where they go. You can just put it on the entire eye area there. Okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to do it exactly the way they show it in the palette. So I'm going to start off with a MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to put that creamy beige type color over the entire eye area. I wouldn't normally apply my eyeshadow that way, but I figured, you know, let's try it their way and see how it works out. So I'm just going to start by taking this fluffy brush and putting it all over the lid area. Then I'm going to move up into the brow area. We've been getting some really beautiful weather here the last couple days, but tomorrow it's supposed to get cold again. But boy, I sure have been enjoying the sunshine and fresh air and warm weather. But even though it's going to get cold again tomorrow, I know that, you know, eventually the warm weather will come back. I mean, it is April. Although for any of you that are out in the Midwest, like the Dakotas and stuff, I heard that you guys got 2 feet of snow. So, oh, that's awful. Yeah, nobody should have to put up with snow in April. Okay, next I'm going to take my MAC shader brush, and I'm going to use that really pretty light brown color on the lids, right on top of that beige. I'm going to really pack that on my brush. Get plenty of product on there. Okay, I just got some fallout on my cheek. But I do like this color. It's very subtle, but it is such a beautiful light brown. And I kind of like the softer neutrals anyway, which is what I think attracted me to this palette in the first place. Yeah, it's going to end up being a very natural look, but I like it. The only problem is I noticed that when I do these kind of looks and then I film a video, the camera sort of mutes it even more. So it doesn't show up as well in the videos. Okay, next I'm going to take my Rite Aid Renewal eye brush, and it's the one that looks like this, and I love this for crease work. And I'm going to take that gray color, and I'm going to attempt to use that in my crease. It may be too light, but we'll try it. Like I said, if it doesn't work, we can take that other darker color in the palette and just use that instead. But I really did want to use the gray. I think this is going to be okay. Yeah. Ooh, that's really pretty. Yeah, that works. Okay, one thing to keep in mind with any kind of drugstore eyeshadow that's not extremely pigmented is you don't want to over blend it, because the more you blend it, the more it's going to go away, and then you're going to have to add more product to get the color back again. So I think I'm going to just leave this just like this, because these don't need, oh, it's not like working with department store makeup where you've got to blend, 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 blend forever. This is a really, really pretty soft gray that is easy to work with. So I'm not applying much pressure on the brush here so that I don't overblend it. Yeah, that is pretty. I like it. Great. Okay. So next I'm going to take my other Renewal eye brush from Rite Aid that looks like that. It's like a smudger or an accent brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this dark brown color. And I don't know how pigmented this is, so I'm just going to start with a small amount. I can always build it up if I need to. And I'm going to go right along my lower lash line, not under my lashes or on the waterline, but right in those lashes. And just in case you're new to my channel, you may wonder why I don't do eyeliner on the top. And I know that that's considered to be like a taboo and whatnot, but you know, I think when it comes to makeup rules, you really need to do what you think looks good or what makes you happy. I don't think anything should be carved in stone, because if it is, you lose that creativity that makes makeup fun. So I just prefer not to put eyeliner on my top lid. I just like it smudged. I love to smudge eyeshadow along the lower lash line. I rarely use eyeliner pencils anymore. I just really like how this has like a soft effect to it. When I use an eyeliner on the top lid, it closes off my eye. I don't know, I just don't think it looks good. Okay, so I would say, yeah, let's put some mascara on first so we can get the full effect. But yes, I really like this palette, and I have some other Maybelline palettes, the Expertwear ones, that I'm not really wild about, to be honest with you, but this one I really like. These colors are just so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to use my Khroma Beauty, the Quickie Mascara. I like this mascara because it's nice and dramatic, and you don't have to use a ton of product. I have the light from my makeup mirror shut off so that it won't cause a glare while I'm filming. It's making it a little hard to see my lashes. Okay. So that is the finished look, and I like it. I really like these colors. And you know, I went through like all my department store eyeshadows, and I didn't see anything that were the lid and the crease. I didn't see anything that were those exact shades of anything that I had, which you guys know how much makeup I have, so you would think I would have something that would be a dupe for it, or that this would be a dupe for, but I don't. They're really unique, beautiful, neutral shades. So that is it, and I hope you enjoyed that little let's find out together if the palette is any good video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!